Roll out the red carpet and get out your acceptance speech because we have your Backstage Pass to Hollywood. Backstage Pass starts now.
In 5,
4.
3, 2,
Are you ready?
Hey Explorers, Happy New Year and welcome back to Backstage Pass where we give you the scoop on all things entertainment. My name is Patrick O'Hara.
And my name is Kayla McCrae, but you probably already knew that. So did you miss us? We're finally back after winter break for another semester. And if you've been keeping up with the news in the past month, you know there's a lot for us to cover.
Since we left off, there have been quite a few award shows that we'll be covering today, alongside lots of new movies, music, and TV. We will also be covering the latest celebrity gossip, and there's a lot of it.
Let's start with the award shows, specifically the Golden Globes, hosted this year by comedian Joe Coy. Unfortunately, his jokes did not gain favor with many audience members. There was criticism of the jabs thrown at Taylor Swift, and more importantly, the infamous Barbie joke, where he praises Oppenheimer for being a poignant commentary of warfare, and jabs at Barbie for only being about a doll with flat feet and, B words. I was rooting for Joe Coy here. I saw his comedy special a year ago, and I thought it was pretty great, but I can't help but feel embarrassed now. He definitely did not watch Barbie before making that joke. That or he missed the entire point of the film.
Misogyny aside, let's put the spotlight back on the women and some of their big wins of the night. Ayo Adebiri won for Best Female Television Comedy Actress for FX's The Bears. Ali Wong won for Best Female Anthology Series Actress for Netflix's Beef, and Lily Gladstone, who won Best Female Actress in a Drama Motion Picture for the film Killers of the Flower Moon.
There were also history-making firsts that night. Gladstone is the first Indigenous person ever to win a Golden Globe. Wong is the first Asian woman to win in her category, and Hayao Miyazaki's The Boy and the Heron is the first Japanese film and the first anime film to win for Best Animated Feature Film.
Now, let's talk the Emmys. The award show started off as Christina Applegate made her way to the stage to present the award for Best Supporting Actress in a Comedy Series. Applegate was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis in 2021, but didn't let that stop her from making a few jokes about it while on stage. The creator and star of Abbott Elementary, Kinta Brunson, emotionally delivered an acceptance speech for Best Comedy Actress. She joked that she was so emotional because it was Carol Burnett who presented her with the award, but also took a moment to show her love for comedy. Her speech was one of the most moving that night. Speaking of moving speeches, Storm Reid delivered a very emotional speech while accepting the award for Outstanding Guest Actress in a Drama Series for her role in the HBO adaptation of The Last of Us. Niecy Nash also delivered a very emotional and empowering speech while accepting the award for Best Supporting Actress in a Limited Series for Ryan Murphy's Dahmer, Monster, the Jeffrey Dahmer story. With this, she thanked both her wife and, most importantly, herself. Elton John has officially become an EGOT winner after picking up the award for Best Variety Special for Elton John, Farewell from Dodger Stadium. John now has Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, and Tony Awards. Congratulations to him for the very impressive accomplishment.
Speaking of Oscars, we can't not talk about the Margot Robbie and Greta Gerwig snub that has Barbie fans upset. What makes the wound sting even more is that Ryan Gosling is nominated for Best Male Actor in a Supporting Role. People are saying that these snubs by the movie's leading women and Ryan's nomination are sexist and just proving the entire point of the Barbie movie. Men are overshadowing women once again. However, I have a different point of view. I am surprised that Greta Gerwig didn't get nominated for Best Director, but I don't think sexism is fully to blame for these snubs, especially Margot's. There were a lot of standout performances from female leads this year. Margot had some stiff competition. And while sexism in entertainment is certainly an issue, fans online getting hung up over these two snubs alone seems to distract from the historic nominations and achievements of Lily Gladstone, Philly's own Divine Joy Randolph, and even Barbie co-star America Ferrera being nominated. I say let's celebrate these women.
Continuing our recap, let's get into the latest releases concerning movie and TV. I gotta say, so far 2024 is starting off strong. What do you think, Kayla?
I totally agree. We started off 2024 with the premiere of Mean Girls, the movie musical, starring Angourie Rice, Avantika, Ali'i Cravalho, Jaquel Spivey, and pop singer Renee Rapp as the iconic Regina George. As you probably know, this movie is based off the 2018 Broadway musical, where Renee Rapp also portrayed Regina George. And also, fun fact, I saw the show right here in Philadelphia at the Academy of Music in 2019. Aiding to hype the film, Renee Rapp released her single, Not My Fault, with Megan Thee Stallion, which has amassed almost over 20 million streams on Spotify.
While many viewers are upset that the film was marketed as a movie and less as a musical, there was a bit of controversy surrounding the writing of the film. A representative of the original Mean Girl, Lindsay Lohan, revealed to The Independent, a British online newspaper, that there was a line in the musical film that caused her to be very hurt and disappointed. In the film, rapper Megan Thee Stallion makes a cameo in a montage where she comments on the character Katie's Christmas-themed outfit. Her comment reads, "Y2K Firecrotch is back." This upset Lohan due to a 2006 paparazzi video in which music manager Brendan Davis called Lohan a firecrotch as Paris Hilton laughed in the background. Notably, Lohan also played Katie in the original 2004 Mean Girls film and even made a brief cameo in the 2024 musical film as the moderator for Katie's Mathletes competition.
I still can't believe it's been 20 years since the original movie came out. And you know what else I can't believe? There's a live-action Minecraft movie coming out in 2025. We don't know much of anything about the plot except for its cast. Who's on the roster, you may ask? Jason Momoa, Danielle Brooks, Matt Berry, Emma Myers, Jack Black, and Jennifer Coolidge. This cast is pretty stacked, and I have no idea what a live-action Minecraft could possibly look like or be about, but I do know one thing. The recent success of video game adaptations like the Super Mario movie, The Last of Us, and Arcane have certainly paved the way for this film's existence.
With paving the way in mind, Disney's Mickey Mouse is officially in the public domain after 95 years of copyright from Disney. The earliest version of Mickey Mouse, from the Steamboat Willie cartoon short film from 1928, entered public domain in January of 2024 after Disney fought to keep their copyright over it for many years.
Speaking of fighting, Mia Goth, star of A24's X and Pearl, is being sued by an extra from the set of Maxine for acting violently towards him. James Hunter, the victim in question, claims Goth intentionally kicked him in the head in a scene where he was told to play dead and lie in the dirt. According to The Guardian, he reported the incident and his injuries, was not taken too seriously, and was laughed at by Mia Goth in the bathroom. If this is all 100% true, perhaps Mia Goth is more like Pearl than we thought. So not cool.
But you know what is cool? Percy Jackson and the Olympians has officially premiered on Disney Plus and Hulu as an 8-episode series. Many fans are hoping the show was ultimately renewed for a second season, though it is yet to be greenlit.
While we're waiting for a new season of Percy Jackson, we'll also be waiting for Stranger Things Season 5, which has officially started filming. Priya Ferguson and other ST stars posted this black and white photo of the cast and crew back together again, including Noah Schnapp, who some are very pressed about returning to the show after his Zionism sticker controversy. Some are calling for his firing and calling for the other actors to leave the show until Noah gets fired. Some are even upset that Noah will be returning instead of Eduardo Franco, who portrayed Argyle last season. But for the fans who have been waiting for this new season, this announcement should be good for them.
The trailer for Amy Winehouse's 2024 biopic Back to Black hit the internet this month, leading to many people discussing the soon-to-be-released film. Winehouse will be played by Marissa Abela and will also star Jack O'Connell.
On the topic of Amy Winehouse, let's transition into our music news. But first, let's hear from Daniel about his favorite songs from every music genre.
Yo, Daniel, aka Danny J. Stevens is back and he's ready for action. Maybe wondering why I was singing a bit. It's music award season, and I already got my hands clapping and toes tapping. I have some favorite songs I want to share, but due to the time given, I'm only doing one song per genre. Hope you're ready to get jamming, because I am. Let's go. Starting with country, I picked 9 to 5 by Dolly Parton. That woman really brings the country swing out of people. And I am one of those people. I just can't help but swing to myself. Or swing to her songs myself. Either way, it's awesome. For disco, there was a good chunk of songs to pick from the Sunshine Band to ABBA, but here I'm going with one from Donna Summer called On the Radio. I mean, come on, Donna Summer is the queen of disco for a reason. It's one of those disco songs that I can't help sing along to sometimes. Moving on, I'm going with hip hop. For that, I picked Miami by Will Smith. He's one of my favorites because, like me, he's a Philly native born and raised. His songs I can't help but dance along to and sing along to as well. And his rapping proves that you don't need someone to say offensive language for you to make a hit rap. I wish I knew more breakdancing than what I saw in high school. Then I'd be more good. Listen all you want. You'll be singing along as well. But whatever you do, keep Will Smith's mom's name out of your mouth unless you want this slap to happen to you. It's just not good. For R&B, I'm going with A Natural Woman by Aretha Franklin, the queen of soul herself. The music is quite soothing. Something about that tune just feels so relaxing. Both guys and ladies can get a kick out of this soft touch to the heart. Next up is pop. When it comes to my choice, was there ever any doubt? I picked Billie Jean for Michael Jackson. Did you really think I was gonna do something like this and not give the king of pop an honorable mention? Definitely not. He practically invented the phrase, "So you think you can dance?" His singing, that's tune. He's the reason people love the moonwalk to this day. Give it a try all you want, but mastering it on the first try is never easy. Moving on, girl groups. I picked Wings by Little Mix. Those girls understand people like me. They know what we're going through. When I first heard that song in high school, it gave me the courage to power through 10th and 11th grade. Did you know Little Mix members Jessie Nelson and Jade Thirlwall were both victims of bullying in high school like me? It led to Jessie losing her own hair and Jade suffering from an eating disorder. As someone who was bullied a lot in high school, especially in the 9th grade, I know how that feels. So listening to music from that group means more to me inside than the everyday people. That will conclude it here for me. I know there are a lot more genres of music out there, but rambling on about that could take up the whole show, and I did not want to hog the Backstage Pass spotlight. That job belongs to Lucas, Kayla, and Patrick. Speaking of which, time to send it over to them. Lucas, Kayla, and Patrick, back to you guys.
Thanks, Daniel. I'll definitely be adding some of those songs to my playlist. Let's get into the music news.
British-American rapper 21 Savage has released his third studio album titled American Dream. The album contains 15 tracks with collaborations by Doja Cat, Travis Scott, Summer Walker, and many more. Scott has also revealed that the album will soon have a film to accompany it. He revealed it will be a parody biopic of his life starring Daniel Glover and Stranger Things' Caleb McLaughlin. The film is titled American Dream, the 21 Savage story, and you can watch the trailer for it on his official YouTube channel now.
Elvis Presley will be returning to the stage in AI form. The immersive show will be produced by the company Layered Reality and will include holographic projection and augmented reality, according to Forbes, and will include the holographic Elvis performing his most famous songs. The show is set to launch in November.
Tate McRae has released her new album titled Think Later, containing the TikTok viral hit Greedy. Many users online believe she could be the next pop star regarding her performances she was giving in promotion for her album.
Lady Gaga teases new music on her Instagram page, and fans could not be more excited. She posted a picture of her in the studio, only wearing sunglasses, a blue and gold striped sweater, and high black platform boots. The caption? A black heart and a music note emoji. How mysterious and exciting.
Nicki Minaj has released her 5th studio album titled Pink Friday 2, the sequel to her debut album, Pink Friday. The album contains 22 songs with collaborations by Drake, Lil Uzi Vert, J. Cole, and more. During the album's release week, Minaj's fans, known as the Barbs, created an AI fantasy world in promotion of the album titled Gag City. It then became a trend for social media users to create AI-generated images of people arriving in the fantasy world. Because of this trend, the rapper also released the Gag City Deluxe edition of her album containing 3 additional bonus tracks. She will be touring throughout 2024 as well.
Jack Harlow released a new song called Lovin' On Me, which is currently at #1 of the Billboard Top 100. When I heard the song, I knew it sounded familiar, and that's because it samples the 1995 song Whatever, based Soliloquy by Cadillac Dale. I think what Jack does with the original song is pretty groovy.
In case you haven't noticed, Ariana Grande has officially returned to the pop music scene with the release of her new single titled Yes and. The song interpolates Madonna's 1990 hit song titled Vogue and welcomes in self-love and self-respect into the new year. Likewise, many fans were turned off by the song's sound, thus being house, something Grande has never dabbled in prior. However, this wasn't the only commotion the song caused. In fact, one line in the song which reads, "Why do you care so much whose blank I ride?" Why? Because users online to once again bash Grande for her relationship with Broadway star Ethan Slater. However, despite what people online are calling Grande and the entire situation, Page Six has backtracked on the reports from last year that led to the public scrutiny Grande had faced. They have reported that there is no hard evidence that Grande did anything to separate Slater from his estranged wife. Slater's ex-wife, Lily J., has also gone on record with TMZ stating that she doesn't know the source of various media leaks and was more than surprised by the Page Six quote that made headlines in 2023. She also revealed that both her and Slater discussed the matter privately. To wrap this up, Grande has also released the music video to Yes and, which references how the public views her as just an attraction and nothing more. The video also respectively pays homage to Paula Abdul's 1989 music video for Cold Hearted, which Abdul took to social media to praise and support. Grande has also announced that her 7th studio album, Eternal Sunshine, will be released on March 8th of this year.
In the same manner that Ariana took inspiration from Paula Abdul, perhaps you can take some inspiration from these New Year's resolutions of our fellow explorers. Let's see what they have to say.
Hi everyone and welcome to Backstage Pass. I'm your host Patrick O'Hara and
I'm your other host, Kayla McCrae.
And today we're going to be asking the students of LaSalle what their New Year's resolutions are and how they plan on upkeeping them throughout the year of 2024. Let's get into it.
Yes, we shall.
So hello, what is your name?
Hi, my name is Cheyenne.
Nice to meet you, Cheyenne. Say, do you have any New Year's resolutions?
I do. It's take care of myself more and get to sleep at a regular time.
We love that. And how do you plan to, keep these resolutions going throughout the new year?
I've already messed them up.
Haven't we all? But that's so valid.
But so you know how the iPhones have that little sleep timer
Yeah,
thingy?
like the what do they call it?
It's like the bedtime, I guess. I don't know.
That's it.
So I have that set, but I forget to listen to it. So it'll go off.
You just hit ignore?
I just hit ignore, and then I continue scrolling on presumably TikTok, because that's what gets me up at night.
Hello there, what is your name?
My name is Jack.
Nice to meet you, Jack. Do you have any New Year's resolutions?
No.
Hello there, what is your name?
Sophia.
Nice to meet you, Sophia. Do you have any New Year's resolutions?
I do. It is to find the perfect coffee order.
Wait, that's so clever. And how are you going about doing that?
Not very well. But today was really good. This might be it. So, hopeful.
What did you order?
Iced coffee with sweet cream and 3 pumps of vanilla syrup. It's very sweet.
That sounds very sweet. It sounds like a sugar rush. Hello there, what is your name?
Olivia.
Nice to meet you, Olivia. So tell me, what is your New Year's resolution?
Okay, so I had a couple, but overall it's just to be more organized. And my specific one is to journal more and write down my thoughts, whether it's after a long day or just kind of write down how I'm feeling or after something specific happens.
And how do you plan on upkeeping this, keeping up with it throughout the year?
Okay, so I have a really cute journal that I got for Christmas, so I have it on my desk as a reminder, okay, write down how your day was, and every time I look at it, I'm okay, I need to journal later today.
Hello there, what is your name?
My name's Riley Henson.
Nice to meet you, Riley. My name is Patrick. I'm a host of Backstage Pass. And I was wondering, what is your New Year's resolution?
To stop cussing, but that hasn't worked so far, but we're working on it.
How do you plan on upkeeping that, making that happen?
Maybe like surrounding my people that don't cuss, but it's not going too good.
Hello there, what is your name?
My name is Aiden Brandt.
Nice to meet you, Aiden. My name is Patrick. I'm a host of Backstage Pass. What is your New Year's resolution?
My New Year's resolution is to find a way that LaSalle University will take me above and beyond my career goals, as well as go to the gym more.
And how do you plan to upkeep these resolutions throughout the year?
Well, now that I'm back on LaSalle's campus and have an actual routine, I plan on using my calendar app to put in a time for the gym. Plain and simple.
We love the app promotion in there.
I do my best for Apple. Yeah, it's a very niche app. If you go onto your phone, it's this white little square. You should check it out. It's very useful.
You hear that, guys? It might be useful for your New Year's resolutions.
Okay, well, I thought that I should share one of my New Year's resolutions, and that is to, I guess, be more organized, kind of like what Liv said, not procrastinate. I am such a bad procrastinator. And number 3, I guess, execute more things that I want to do. Like, I always think about things that I want to do, but I don't always execute them the way
that you plan to.
Yeah, or even at all. That's another thing. I'm gonna stop being such a perfectionist, and I'm just gonna do things, and I'm gonna get better as I go along, things like that.
Here's to that. I love that.
What about you?
My resolution was to just allow more positive energy.
It was really cool, learning about people's New Year's resolutions, and especially since as we go into 2024, keeping in mind what we want to do and how we're going to do it, right?
Yeah, I know that's right. Here's to that one. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. All right, now back to the studio with us. Thanks to everyone who shared their resolutions. But what's a new year without a little drama? Let's get into it.
If you've been on the internet at all, then I'm sure you were aware that Gypsy Rose Blanchard was released early from prison on December 28th of 2023. Blanchard had been sentenced to 10 years in 2016 after pleading guilty for having a role in the murder of her mother, Claudine Dee Blanchard. Considering Blanchard had been a victim of Munchausen by proxy, which is a form of abuse in which a parental figure seeks attention or sympathy by making their child ill, Dee had controlled Blanchard's life for almost her entire youth, while also convincing her she had multiple illnesses that she truthfully, in fact, did not have. Following her release, the internet took to social media to make Blanchard an influencer, as Blanchard took on many interviews discussing her story and her release. Many people quickly realized she is still suffering from Munchausen by proxy and that she wasn't what they envisioned her to be. The internet also took to attack her husband, whom she married during her sentence. In a way, it kind of felt like the internet was trying to control her like her mother had done prior to her passing. But Blanchard took to social media to respond with, "Ryan, don't listen to the haters. I love you and you love me. We do not owe anyone anything," she stated. She ended her response with, "Yeah, I said it. The D is fire. Happy wife, happy life." This took users online by surprise, in which they only continued to glamorize Blanchard furthermore.
Halle Bailey of Chloe and Halle and Little Mermaid fame has announced her newborn baby Halo. This comes months after Bailey choosing to hide her pregnancy from the public. Some people were confused as to why she would announce it now, after the fact, but honestly, I think it was good on her for keeping something so precious so private.
Female rapper and 3-time Grammy Award-winning artist Megan Thee Stallion released her new single titled Hiss on January 26th, in which she responded to all the people who have spoken ill about her over the years without directly naming any of the specific people. She had a line in the song that reads, "These blank don't be mad at Megan, these blank mad at Megan's Law." Merely 30 minutes after the track's release, the rapper Nicki Minaj responded to those lyrics, taking offense to them. For those unfamiliar with Megan's Law, it is a law that forces public authorities to make information regarding registered sex offenders publicly accessible. Minaj's husband, Kenneth Zoo Petty, served nearly 4 years in prison after raping a 16-year-old girl in 1994 at knife point. After his release, Petty had failed to register as a sex offender and was sentenced to 3 years of house arrest until he did so. Minaj responded to Thee Stallion's lyrics allegedly about her husband by creating a diss track in return titled Bigfoot, while also dissing Thee Stallion's deceased mother on the social media platform known as X, formerly Twitter. Megan has yet to respond to Minaj's disses. However, many social media users have begun holding Nicki accountable for her controversial past. Minaj has also, allegedly, recorded 5 other disses about the stallion that she has yet to release. So, Kayla, what do you think about that?
I think it's crazy, to be honest. Like,
yeah.
I don't know. I don't really follow, I guess, behind this stuff as much as like the Barbs or like maybe like Megan Thee Stallion fans do. But hearing it, it's just kind of crazy.
I know. And did you see that the father of Megan from the Megan's Law, like from the original court case, he's planning to sue the Megan Thee Stallion for even referencing it in the song.
No
and I think
way.
that's really crazy. But I also know that like when all of this came out and Megan was, talking about and Nicki was talking about it, a lot of Nicki's comments, the Barbs were taking offense, Barbs being her fans.
Yeah.
And a lot of them were doxing, aka publicly spreading information about people that should be disclosed. They were spreading information about people online.
I did hear about that, yeah.
Yes, one of my favorite TikTokers, he created Bela Town, and he had his entire account taken down by them. And a lot of death threats were being sent to his family. A lot of people were just speaking ill about him, and it was really, really sad. And I was like, all of this, but like, her husband is literally like a sex offender.
Yeah.
Like, why is that trying to be justified? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel like you can still be a fan of like an artist or whatever, but still hold them accountable.
Exactly. Like I was, and I have always kind of been a huge Nicki Minaj fan. Like I loved Pink Friday too. I know a lot of people online were like, oh, we don't like this, we want the old Nicki. I really enjoyed Pink Friday too. I thought it was really good. Like I didn't have any really songs that I didn't like, maybe besides 1 or 2, but I thought it was a great record. And I was like, wow, like I love this, like keep this up. Like my favorite was I think Cowgirl. I loved Cowgirl and Pink Friday Girls. But I don't know, it's just an absolute mess.
Yeah, crazy, right? Well, it's the end of our winter recap and the end of today's show.
Gosh, I wonder how our viewers perceived our stories, thoughts, and opinions about all the content we covered today. I wish there was a place they could connect with us.
Luckily, you can, through social media. Get your phone out and follow us on these various platforms seen on your screen. Give us a follow, leave a comment, and let us know if you have any suggestions. Have a great semester from all of us here on Backstage Pass. I'm Kayla McCrae.
And I'm Patrick O'Hara. We'll see you next time on Backstage Pass.